Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of Take to the Skies St Albans FC. We're back 1 week on from the start of the save and we have got a playoff semi-final to play. So as you know, since the last episode, we've done nothing. We've just advanced through to the game where we will be playing Chelmsford. We have had a couple of trials, quite a lot of trials. We've decided to sign this Henry Wise, coming in from Watford on a free transfer, who's coming in as a Mazzala. I'm hoping he can make up for David Noble. I've mentioned yesterday David Noble was around 35. I was wrong. He's 39. He's an old man. But bless him, he's having another year. He's a player coach for us, so we'll see how he gets on next year with a bit more of a bit part play. But first of all, let's go and play our playoff semi-final. And the lineup we're going for today, we've got Davis in goal, a back four of Harper, Mensah, Kozak and Sanders. Noble and Sunday are in midfield with Wiltshire on the right, Myring on the left, and then we've got Jeffers and Rush up front. Chelmsford were the lowest finishing team in the playoff spots, finishing in 7th. So in theory, the easiest game, but our form coming into this has not been great. We haven't won in 5 games, which has somewhat cost us an automatic promotion spot as it is. And we're coming into this needing to bounce back from some poor form, and Jackson nearly scores early on for Chelmsford. Let's encourage them early on. But it's not a great start for us so far. Bruce Shin, you can play on with a Bruce Shin, Harper. It's not even worth telling me you've got an injury. And so far we haven't really created anything. We've had 2 shots, but an XG of less than 0.1. We have a free kick on the edge here. Wiltshire is stood over it. Goes for goal. And he finds the top corner. What a strike from Wiltshire. 30 yards out. And a karate kick celebration to finish it off. What a strike. I mean, Myring did his best to try and get in the way. But he doesn't manage to do so. And we go 1-0 up. I have also set quite a lot of players for release. Wiltshire with the ball in towards the far post, but it's headed away. Liddell collects, and he's going to try and break away for Chelmsford now. And it's Kozak who's gone over to him. He doesn't matter and gets the ball in. Jackson at the far post, and it's played into Church, who scores an equaliser for Chelmsford. And they are back on level terms. And they've brought quite a lot of fans down with them as well. The ball was just beyond Jackson. It looked like we were played into a bit of safety. I'd say Davis probably should be saving that. It was quite central. A little bit disappointing there. I think as well what we might need to do is, I've spotted their formation. I'm thinking we can look for an overlap and play down the wings, because I think that'll exploit their wing backs a little bit and we'll be able to attack them down those sides and try and get a mistake out of them. Let's see how that goes in the second half. We've set a lot of players for release at the end of their contracts. There's not many outside of the first 11 that are staying. We've got a free kick for Liddell here at the edge of the area. He strikes it and it's wide of the post. I noticed we had a really bulky squad, and a lot of the players, they weren't getting near the first team. A lot of them were the ones that were here when we first signed, but they're just not, they're not even making the bench all year. Myring tries to get across, but it's blocked. Kozak tackles Liddell, but then also still doesn't get the ball. Jackson plays it back to Isaac. Jackson's got space on the left there. James finds Isaac again, who shoots from... And Isaac has just scored from 35 yards and put Chelmsford in the lead. That's probably more like 30. But still, I mean, it's a fantastic strike, but it's not what we want to see. And the ball in towards the far post, and Kozak's given away a penalty. And this could be near enough it for our season. Liddell steps up. And that to me feels like it's probably game over. Adam Liddell with his 23rd goal of the season. We don't want to watch the penalty again. Jeffers plays it out to Myring off the kickoff. Rush plays it back to Myring, who goes past his man. Crosses towards Wiltshire, who plays it back to Sundyer. Harper now with a terrible ball across the field. Kozak boots it upfield, but again it's headed away simply. Wiltshire collects it. And he tries to find Jeffers. It's just some really desperate passing, and it's costing us a little bit, but also we've got to go for it. I don't know where the balance is at the moment. We are 4-1 down. Well, that's game over then, if it wasn't already. We're going to get Mensah off, and we'll send Watson on for Myring. Not that it matters at this point. We're getting a lot of highlights at the moment. Clark is on the ball now. Noble just kicks him. And Isaac with a free kick from range. Oh no. Liddell has made it 5-1. And we've gone from leading to absolute humiliation in a playoff semi-final. And it's back to Kapekawa. Wiltshire manages to bring it down. And he's trying to get space on the right, trying to get past his man. The cross goes in. Scott can't win the header, but Wiltshire sends it back in and Taylor clears it away. Harper sends it back in. Jeffers with the volley, but he was offside anyway. And this is a tough game to watch at this point. Wiltshire plays it across to Watson. He's trying to find a way through, gets past his man, gets a shot off and Long with a save. It was a nice bit of play, but I think I definitely got it wrong at half time. Because since then it's been dreadful, and then we made the changes back similar to what they were before half time, and we've got back into the game a little bit, but we're starting to be the ones having shots, but it's far too late. I think Noble right there on a 6.0, that tells you everything you need to know about our midfield. It's not good enough. It doesn't create chances. We've finished a game with 9 shots with an XG of 0.5. It's not good enough. Liddell has absolutely torn us apart. And on the final day, I'm throwing the water bottle at them. An absolute humiliation sees us knocked out in the semi-finals. Let's go and get our season review. It's time for the 2020-21 season review for St Albans City. We had a good year in reality. They're okay with Vice. They're not very happy about any of our signings, really. They're annoyed about Rush, but it's our top goal scorer for the year. They're quite happy with Kozak, quite happy with Davis, very happy with Narendra, who I didn't really care for. They're pretty happy with Harper, I think's been fantastic. They're very happy with Mensah, who, again, I don't think he's done anything special. Same goes for Can. They seem to be happy with loans and not really happy with anything else, which is strange. But moving on to the season results, We were expected to try and avoid a relegation battle. So, board expectation, avoid a relegation battle. Final position, second. The broader understanding of the team's failure to progress past the semi-final. However, at one point we looked like serious promotion contenders, so that just takes... I mean, is being in the playoffs not in a promotion... being promotion contenders? And also, you wanted me to avoid a relegation battle. I finished second, and you give me a C+. Cheers, game. They're pleased that we reached the fourth qualifying round. I want to be in the first round proper next year. And they're disappointed with the FA Trophy game, but they can understand it was against Chorley. We had average home attendance of 975 fans, which is quite impressive, I'd say. I'm not sure what to expect at this level, really. Moments to remember, our biggest win was against Swindon. I forget the rest of their name. Super something or other. We beat them 4-1. Match to remember was our 4-1 win. Way against Chelmsford. That's just rubbing it in, really, isn't it? And the goal of the season going to Sean Jeffers, which I remember this goal. It was a very recent one, actually. I believe it was in yesterday's episode, in fact. It was that recent. And it provoked quite a reaction out of me, if I remember correctly. Jeffers breaks into the Maidstone half and then absolutely blasts it from range, and it was a wonderful goal. Fully deserving of goal of the season. I don't know if I said it at the time, but that was my prediction for it. We haven't changed our reputation. We have it improved everything, but everything was NA before. Total merchandise sales, we sold 146 shirts, 147. Non-domestic sales are 10%. Jeffers, Noble, Wiltshire, Akinola and Watson, the top 5. And this is how we lined up. So I would argue this is pretty accurate. Sunday, Myring, Wiltshire, yeah, that's pretty accurate. You'd probably just say it's either Scott or Rush in that position up front. But either one of them works there. I did win Manager of the Month for April, which is quite nice. Fans Player of the Season was Wiltshire. He's also the Young Player of the Season. Sign of the Season going to Myring. And then top goal scorer was Rush, which is also I feel this is only tracked from the start of this game. And that is the season review complete. Next year, they want us to make the most of set pieces, play high-tempo pressing football. We can do our best and finish mid-table. I would say we can do just that. What we'll do now then is we will come back at the start of the new season with our new signings, and we'll see how we get on in our second season in Take to the Skies. We are going to be aiming to get promotion and make up for... and also, we are going out to beat Chelmsford very badly. We beat them 4-1. What was our other result? We beat them both times in the season. Can't beat them when it counts, though. And we need to make sure next year that doesn't happen. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we're going to do next season. And subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching.